Hey, Sam off. You must be dreaming. Look at me. Door. Hard.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say, 200 plus?
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest
come here. There we go. Come here, nigga.
Clean. But in that case, that didn't happen.
I told you I'm broadcasting.
And a sack resulted.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Bravo.
To throw is Love.
Wow, how he caught that. Nigga did a whole out route on
60
him.
catches for him
Here we go
now on
with
the
this
year. This last one, a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
On the ready.
Second and 5 now. Luck. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley.
Oh, yeah, let's go. Fumble, little nigga. Punish that nigga. Let's go.
Picked it up. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. After all of the turnover,
punish that nigga. Let's get it. Wagner. There we go. That's what I needed.
And when you dive into the analytics of football, it's real simple. If you're down in turnover margin, you're not going to win very many football games. The best teams always rank in the upper part of the league.
Oh, I'm about to break it.
Margin.
And last week's number for them was 5 turnovers. And as you saw, another one there. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Here we go. Hey, fast. Where's the mic? Watch one. Let's put him on the mic.
On 1st and 10, Newton. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Touchdown, baby.
And
Let's get it.
Score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, his 14th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after, right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. That's fielded
one hit a quarter, one hit a bomb.
They'll take this up
one hit a bomb, baby.
Let's
get it.
At the 22-yard line.
Fucking go, defense. Let's get another turnover. Let's go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over. The other team takes it down and scores.
Oh, pick. Let's go. Pick'ems.
And it's intercepted.
Pick'ems. Let's go, baby. Let's get it. Let's go.
49-yard line.
Let's go.
If you combine last week and this week,
Let's
he's
go.
got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has.
Oh, let's go. Let's run it. Let's go, Hodges. Let's go. Another touchdown, baby. Let's go. I'm about to blow this nigga out, man. Let's go, man. Let's go, man.
Bucky Hodges, his 3rd touchdown.
About to blow this nigga out. Let's go, man.
The
Playing with this
Seahawks are able
nigga.
to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The
go,
kickoff
man.
team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on
Let's
this
go,
one. It's
defense.
a fair catch. A signal
Let's get it.
for and take it.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points get that zero. Oh, man, open down the middle of the field. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 42. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On the toss, it's Gurley.
No.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
60 Pittsburgh. You draw Corker.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Blah.
Another pick. Let's go.
It's intercepted.
Let's go,
By Josh
nigga.
Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will
Let's
get the
go,
football
man.
back.
When he got a throw on me, he can't do
Turned
it.
it over 3 times in the first half. We just look
Told
at the
y'all
offense and say,
niggas, man.
guys, what are you doing?
When it come to
But instead,
defense,
we really
it's
should be
me
looking
out
at the
here.
defense.
It's
They've
me.
created the takeaways. 2 interceptions.
It's me.
1 caused fumble. They
Nigga,
played
I set my
awfully well,
defense
slowing
up
into
like
the
that,
ball
nigga.
Here in the first half.
On first down, it's Grant. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. A mental gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Check 3. Watch the edge.
This is Grant. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 5 yards on the pickup. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Take 4. Gun.
After the run, Newton going to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete.
Let's go, Judy.
And he lost the football, but fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. And defensively, maybe an opportunity miss there.
No doubt about it. When that
Right, he
ball's
got that bit
out,
back though.
all you're thinking about as a defender is, this is our chance to make a huge play. Instead, he's able to recover his own fumble. And big sigh of relief.
Yeah, usually those wide receiver fumbles, there's open space around for the defense, but not there. He hops right back on. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Let's get it. 20.
Here's Grant. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Watch twins. Watch twins. Check 9, check 9. Check, 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 check.
He may try and run for this. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a gain of 15. First down, Seahawks.
And while it's highly unusual for NFL teams to think about using their quarterback on key 3rd down runs, none of those teams, save one, has Cam Newton. He's unique, one of the biggest quarterbacks you'll ever see. Give him the ball. Let him pick it up.
What's that? 180. 8. It's our time. Back. Check 3, check 3. 8. 36. Out. Check safety.
They'll run on first down. Grant. He'll get the first down and more
let's go.
inside the 20.
Oh, that's a touchdown. Come
31
on.
yards there and a first down.
Before a running back, that kind of encompasses everything right there. Terrific run, but he almost gets it to the end zone. Remember, almost. Didn't quite get there. Most running backs I know, they don't want to come out of the game now. They're screaming to the bench. Call it again.
And he's
Touchdown.
across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Cam Newton on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
That's what I want right here. Let him be down early. Now he ain't gonna try to go to Gurley
This
as
is
much.
taken about
That's what I
7
want.
yards deep.
And
no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up.
Come here.
This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
They try right side
Come here.
Gurley.
You're too
And he
fast.
tried
Come
to
here.
bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Go. Hey, Charlie. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Let's go.
Throwing on 3rd down. Lock.
Oh, that nigga got that pass off. That was great. That was a good pass.
That
was a good ass
They'll
pass.
mark him down at the 39. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Lott. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
2 yards, good enough for a first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Luck now to throw. He'll find Henderson.
Oh, he'll about to strip him.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
Drop that,
The
nigga.
best multitasker in the
Drop that.
business, the coach.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Back to the ground game here. Gurley. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. Here's Luck. He's got Smith here. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Thank you, nigga. Thank you.
At the goal line. Picked up by Josh Jones.
Thank you.
And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Point to the 3. Where's the mic? Watch one. Gun. Watch the safety creep. Kill.
Newton to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. And 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
I get the ball back, too.
To the set. 388. Great.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee.
I get the ball back. Yeah, dog, I ain't about to do nothing stupid. I ain't giving them no points. You gotta earn that shit.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Got him.
Inside the 15.
Let's go, Metcalf.
And all the way in. Touchdown.
Safety too slow, dog. Stop playing with me.
DK Metcalf.
Safety too slow.
Number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. Here the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Like I ain't see that
Point
shit.
after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 28-0.
He thought I was going to do that outside run.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Stuck, bro.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. From the gun, here's Love.
Oh, yeah, let's go, Griffin. There he go.
He goes down.
There he goes.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive
Let's
line.
go,
They're
Griff.
already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah,
Let's
they
go,
just can't get
Griff.
out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Oh, this nigga almost
field
muffed
position
it.
game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But
Oh,
this
I'm
offense,
asleep.
they're
They gave me a
gonna be
fumble
pinned
reception
back.
for
What an
that.
ideal
Wow, that's a
punt.
stat
An
chasing. That's
ideal
some stat
punt,
chasing
and it
shit.
leads to that term complementary football because
They gave me a
them
fumble
doing that
reception for that.
puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be
Fumble
aggressive,
reception.
try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
I don't know.
Now Newton on first down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Metcalf.
And he makes it all the way
Metcalf.
down to the 31.
Got that mouse, dog.
It's a big play there for Seattle. 59 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Here's Newton. This one into the hands of Metcalf. He got 29 yards that time. And with that
Cam
last
Newton having
play,
a
he's
field
now
day on
up
this
over
nigga.
that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Check the backer, check the backer.
And he
Cam
will
Newton,
take
baby.
this one in for the Seattle touchdown.
Cam Newton, baby.
Cam Newton keeping it himself from a yard out as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Make sure you go ahead and talk your shit after this game, too.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
No, I'm rocking, dog. I got you, dog. I got you, dog. Got you, you heard me?
Here are the
Straight like
Vikings
that.
now to start their next drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now.
You ain't going nowhere. Come here.
Someone's going to take charge.
going nowhere.
You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
You ain't going nowhere. Oh, yeah, fumble.
Loses the football a second time. And the Seahawks
Let's go, man. They got Gurley out here
start
shook.
with great field position at the 41.
We got Gurley shook out here.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me, because you would think there would never be a fumble.
Sure did.
From what we hear from
Sure
coaches all
did.
the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it,
Definitely
preach
should reverse
it,
that
talk
thing.
about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense.
Hey, zoom. Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
Following the fumble recovery, here's Love.
Thank you.
And his pass is intercepted.
My defense like that. I keep telling you that, nigga.
Picked off at the 39. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now following the interception, here's Newton. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Yo. Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Showing it, showing it. Sponge, sponge.
On second down now, it's Grant. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Hey! Under crunch, under crunch. Let's rock now, Woody.
On first down, they run with Howard. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a third down. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
First down, Seattle.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Hey, watch it, watch it. Watch safety creep, watch safety creeping. Safety.
They will run with Grant. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. The Seahawks on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Watch the shift, watch the shift. Hey, 8.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up 4th down.
I like this effort there. He got it done on his own, but let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rounding, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there.
Let's bring it. Great, great, great. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up, tank. Kill, turn up. Kill, kill, kill.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Corey Grant hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Now Luck.
Seen.
It's complete to Diggs. 17 yards, 1st down, Vikings. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Out of the gun, Luck. That's taken in by Henderson. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll make it 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Luck.
Thank you. Stupid, I'm watching that. Nigga, give me that back. Stupid. Think I ain't seeing that? Think I'm not seeing that, nigga? You think I'm not seeing that, nigga?
Coming to the
line
here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks
Stop playing with me, G. I'm looking at that. I'm watching all that, nigga. Stop playing with me, G.
You still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
They go with Howard again, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
We ain't giving up nothing today. Check 4. Ship. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. SOS. Switch.
On 3rd down, Grant. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football. Check 9. Check 8. Back. Check 3.
They go back to Grant. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Watch one. Hey, defense, let's go. Out.
On 2nd down, it's Grant. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Still a couple yards short of the 1st as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gain.